webbing, and you were moving me pretty good. But the cool thing was he got off the wall and he told Scott, as the oriented man who was here. This house is a typical two-story residential structure. It's privately owned, which is unique. The homeowner is having it demolished, and we approached him if we could possibly use it for some training. He was all for it, and it took a lot of people to make that happen. It's being demolished through a grant through the state. The benefits of using an actual structure are really pretty great for us because we run into the obstacles that we would typically run into in a real life scenario. With our smoke machine, we're able to replicate fire conditions inside, and this particular training is search and rescue training, so we'll place a victim up there, which is played by me, and then our search crews come in with our thermal imaging camera, locate me in near zero visibility conditions, and then bring me out of this one house.
So the scenario today was there's one victim on the second floor, and there's a fire somewhere
on the
upstairs.
second floor. Yeah. The and like I said before, we can change those scenarios around quite a bit. We try to work on one individual tactic at a time, and at some point we would put 2 or 3 of those together at one time. So you might have a fire attack team going in with a hose line to put out a simulated fire at the same time that you have a search team looking for a simulated victim. So we do one thing at a time, and then eventually we do a big scenario and we put them all together.
Previously I heard you say that you basically, nobody's learning new skills necessarily, you're just honing the skills that you already have.
Right. There's a couple different ways we do training. We have what we call formal training, which usually involves a classroom portion and then a hands-on portion. Usually there's a PowerPoint associated with that. We have informal training. This is just brushing up on the skills that we have already. Because it's not something that we run into on a daily basis, we like to keep those skills up, so we'll do this as much as we can. Sometimes the informal training is a lot more beneficial than the formal training, just brushing up on our existing skills.
Okay, we got somebody here, Paul. Got a victim?